uh, uh. Yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah. Cold concrete whisper secrets at midnight. We watch the blocks turn as we stand in the dim light. No room for errors when you're counting the cold cash. Grip on the pavement while the patrol cars pass. We play the long game, plotting on the steady rise. Trusting no shadow, looking through a cold disguise. Every single corner got a story to unfold, but we keep our mouth shut, letting the truth be told. Chopper flow, gotta get it, we run and never stop for the enemy. We bring it to the limit with the speed of a bullet in the chamber. When we aim it, we don't miss a man, we stack it and we pack it in the back and then we crack it. Yes, we do it with precision, sharp division in our vision, making decisions in a split second. This is the law of the asphalt grid, paying the price for the things we did. Heavy the crown that we carry on our head, chasing the green while we dodge the lead. This is the law of the asphalt grid, paying the price for the things we did. Steady on the beat, we keep our feet on the ground, listening close to the echo of the city sound. Hustling daily just to keep the family fed, turning the pages of the book we never read. Heavy rotation of the wheels in the dark, leaving our signature and making our mark. No hesitation when the pressure starts to rise. We see the future through a realist's eyes. Better believe that we'll be ready for the battle. When the battle, we don't ever fall back on the track. We attack with the flow when we go where the wind blows. Steady on the trigger, making it bigger. We never stutter, straight from the gutter, melting like butter. We leave them in clutter. This is the law of the asphalt grid, paying the price for the things we did. Heavy the crown that we carry on our head, chasing the green while we dodge the lead. This is the law of the asphalt grid, paying the price for the things we did. We stood in the rain, washing away the pain. Nothing to lose and so much more to gain. The clock keeps ticking, the seconds fly past, but the legacy we build is made to last. This is the law of the asphalt grid, paying the price for the things we did. Heavy the crown that we carry on our head, chasing the green while we dodge the lead. This is the law of the asphalt grid, paying the price for the things we did. Yeah. Benjamins fold inside a dusty leather jacket. We don't need the hype, we just make a racket. Silently moving through the financial district lanes. We are the kings who operate without the chains, counting the profit from the shadows of the high rises, dealing with the clients, avoiding the surprises. Keep the ledger clean, but the money is so dirty. Working through the night, sleeping past 8:30. Chopper flow, stacking up the paper, making sure the operation is running without a single interruption or corruption in the system. We list them and dismiss them if they try to cross the line that we defined in the design. We drop the heavy rhymes, keeping up with the changing times, dodging all the petty crimes. We rule the town from the dark of the night, out of the picture, far from the light. Heavy the pocket, steady the hand, taking control of our own piece of land. We rule the town from the dark of the night, out of the picture, far from the light. Yeah. Gray smoke rising from the tip of the cigar. We watch the tail lights fading out so far. Negotiations happen under dim warehouse bulbs. We do our business far away from nightclubs. Survival of the fittest is the only code we know. We plant the seeds and watch the enterprise grow. Never turn your back on the partner who is silent. In this concrete jungle, the peace is often violent. Chopper flow, gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Never listen to the lies as the temperature begins to rise. We be the ones to survive underneath the heavy skies. With the allies we despise, but we compromise. We move like ghosts in the fog, writing our own epilogue, running through the dark. far from the light. Heavy the pocket, steady the hand, taking control of our own piece of land. We rule the town from the dark of the night. Out of the picture, far from the light. Yeah. In the silence of the vault, we find our peace, hoping that the struggle will one day cease. But until that morning, we guard the gate, leaving nothing to chance, sealing our own fate. We rule the town from the dark of the night. Out of the picture, far from the light. Heavy the pocket, steady the hand, taking control of our own piece of land. We rule the town from the dark of the night. Out of the picture, far from the light. Yeah. Underneath flashing sirens, the asphalt bleeds history. We decoded the system, unlocked the deep mystery. Built our foundation on the blocks of the forgotten, where the apples on the family tree are mostly rotten. No handouts given, we grabbed it with our bare palms. Singing street anthems instead of church psalms. Every brick we laid represents a heavy sacrifice, paying down the debt to the dark side of paradise. Gotta get it by any means necessary. We be the legendary soldiers in the cemetery, never secondary when we make a delivery, keeping it cold and shivering on the block with the clock ticking non-stop. We rise above the noise of the crowd, making our people proud, speaking our truths out loud. We built this empire out of the stone, sitting securely on a rugged gray throne. Nobody can break what we made with our sweat. This is a promise and a permanent bet. We built this empire out of the stone, sitting securely on a rugged gray throne. Iron gates, lock up the courtyard at 7. We pray for mercy, but we don't expect heaven. Heavy footsteps echoing down the dark corridors. We are the riders, the builders, the warriors, through the bitter winters and the scorching hot summers. We kept our focus, ignoring the latecomers. Keep the circle tight, never letting the snakes inside. We protect the family with the honorable pride. Gotta never let them see you sweat when the threat is imminent. We be the most magnificent and fluent with the fluid movements, making all the right improvements in the underground where we are found. We keep our heads up high, looking straight at the sky, never asking them why. We built this empire out of the stone, sitting securely on a rugged gray throne. Nobody can break what we made with our sweat. This is a promise and a permanent bet. We built this empire out of the stone, sitting securely on a rugged gray throne. Fire and the pouring rain, we found a way to master all the pain. Every scar is a badge of our devotion, moving forward with unstoppable motion. We built this empire out of the stone, sitting securely on a rugged gray throne. Nobody can break what we made with our sweat. This is a promise and a permanent bet. We built this empire out of the stone, sitting securely on a rugged gray throne. This is the logic of the underworld crew. This is the logic of the underworld crew. Yeah. What is the price of loyalty when hunger strikes? We ride through the night on these cold black bikes, sorting out the truth from the lies on the street, keeping our rhythm to the heavy drum beat. No time for discussions when the deal is already set. We make our moves and we collect on the debt, understanding the math of the criminal mind, leaving the weakness and the doubts far behind. Better move fast if you want to survive in the jungle where the weakest will stumble and fall in the rumble. We never fumble the ball, we stand tall through it all as we climb up the wall of the fame and the shame. We drop the knowledge on the youth of the block, keeping our eye on the lock, steady as a rock. This is the logic of the underworld crew, doing the things that we are forced to do. No excuses made, no apologies sent. We are the ones who represent the percent. This is the logic of the underworld crew, doing the things that we are forced to do. Shadows play tricks on the walls of the alleyway. We plan our next move for the break of the day. Keep your secrets buried deep in the ground. Never speak a word when the heat is around. Survival is the only course that we took. We wrote the chapters of this unwritten book. Every single dollar has a history of pain. We watch the evidence away in the rain. Gotta stay sharp like a razor blade, cutting through the shade that the enemies made. We never fade from the glory of the story. We be the territory masters, preventing the disasters with the plasters. We keep the hustle alive in the dark, leaving a permanent mark, lighting the spark. This is the logic of the underworld crew, doing the things that we are forced to do. No excuses made, no apologies sent. We are the ones who represent the percent. This is the logic of the underworld crew, doing the things that we are forced to do. We walk the path that the faint-hearted fear, keeping our vision incredibly clear. No turning back to the places we left. We survive through the struggle and theft. This is the logic of the underworld crew, doing the things that we are forced to do. No excuses made, no apologies sent. We are the ones who represent the percent. This is the logic of the underworld crew, doing the things that we are forced to do. Empress of the concrete. Yeah, cold asphalt whispering under the heavy rubber soles. These rookies talking big, but they just playing minor roles. Watch me dissect the rhythm while I'm pocketing the toes. Step aside, little boy, before I take complete control. Open up the gutter when I orchestrate the crime, slicing through your ego with the supersonic chime. Bow down to the empress of the dark concrete. Heavyweight flow making giants retreat. No crown needed when you own the whole street. Bow down to the empress of the concrete. Sitting on the throne while you're scrambling for scraps, unleashing rapid fire venom, spitting bullets in my raps. Click, clack, boom, shack, shaking up the system with the snaps. Heavy-handed mama putting all you boys in trash. Open up the gutter when I orchestrate the crime, slicing through your ego with the supersonic chime. Down to the empress of the dark concrete. Heavyweight flow making giants retreat. No crown needed when you own the whole street. Bow down to the empress of the concrete. Check the pedigree, I write the rules, you follow blind, leaving every fragile masculine pretender far behind. One false step and watch your little kingdom get realigned. Power in the pulse of the wicked street design. Bow down to the empress of the dark concrete. Heavyweight flow making giants retreat. No crown needed when you own the whole street. Bow down to the empress of the concrete. Bow down to the empress of the concrete. Hey! Bam, bam, bam. Still gates the baits, the baits, Still gates rattled as the neighborhood wakes up. We pour the black coffee in the paper cup, thinking of the brothers who are locked in the cage, writing their names on a dusty blank page. We bear the witness to the struggle of the poor, fighting for survival at the grocery store door. No politicians coming down to this side, so we take our destiny and ride with our pride. Gotta speak the truth to the youth, to the booth. We be ruthless and toothless if we let them destroy all the joy that we built without guilt in the silt of the street where we meet with the heat. We keep our voices elevated and clear, conquering the fear that is always so near. This is our testimony on the concrete floor. We are the ones who are opening the door. No more silence, we are shouting our name. We are the players who are changing the game. This is our testimony on the concrete floor. We are the ones who are opening the door. Yellow police tape wraps around the old park. We remember everything that happened in the dark. No justice found in the courtrooms of stone, so we settle everything when we are alone. We write our history with a heavy permanent pen, hoping that we never have to struggle again. Keep your head down and your mouth tightly shut. That is the rule of the neighborhood hut. It'll keep you focused on the locus of the grind. Never mind all the haters and the traitors who are left far behind. In the wind as we send to defend all the friends we aligned in the mind. We drop the heavy beats on the pavement below, letting everybody know how we run the show. This is our testimony on the concrete floor. We are the ones who are opening the door. No more silence, we are shouting our name. We are the players who are changing the game. This is our testimony on the concrete floor. We are the ones who are opening the door. In the quiet hours of the early morning breeze, we find our solace underneath the concrete trees. We won't forget the ones who paved the hard way. We carry on their torch every single day. This is our testimony on the concrete floor. We are the ones who are opening the door. No more silence, we are shouting our name. We are the players who are changing the game. This is our testimony on the concrete floor. We are the ones who are opening the door. Smooth rises, yeah. Smoke rises from a freshly fired chamber. We are the ones who are familiar with danger. Keep the story straight when the detectives arrive. We need the ironclad story to survive. No room for slips of the tongue in this room, where the silence is heavy as a concrete tomb. We were together from the dusk till the dawn, watching the shadows as they play on the lawn. But never let them break you. When they try to interrogate you, they will hate you or berate you, but they cannot create a single charge that will stick when we slip with the trick of the mind that we design. We keep our poker face tight and secure, making sure our reputation is incredibly pure. This is our ironclad alibi tonight. We were far away from the scene of the fight. No evidence found, no witnesses to see. We are the ones who are walking out free. This is our ironclad alibi tonight. We were far away from the scene of the fight. Sirens fade away in the distance so cold. We keep our secrets till we are gray and old. Every single partner knows the weight of the code. We never crumble under pressure on the road. Keep your eyes sharp for the undercover car. We plan our business underneath the dim stars. Money in the duffel bag, hidden in the floor. We never talk about what happened at the store. Gotta keep it cool, never act like a fool in the school of the streets where we lay down the rules with the tools and the jewels that we got from the plot that we shot on the spot in a hot summer night. We move like panthers in the dark of the wood, doing what we must for the neighborhood good. This is our ironclad alibi. Tonight, we were far away from the scene of the fight. No evidence found, no witnesses to see. We are the ones who are walking out free. This is our ironclad alibi. Tonight, we were far away from the scene of the fight. They can search the whole town for a clue, but they won't find a single thing we do. Our circle is tight as a heavy steel band. We hold the secrets of the entire land. This is our ironclad alibi. Tonight, we were far away from the scene of the fight. No evidence found, no witnesses to see. We are the ones who are walking out free. This is our ironclad alibi. Tonight, we were far away from the scene of the fight. Counting green sheets under the yellow street lamp. We got the stamps of the ultimate champ. Every calculation must be perfectly precise. We cannot afford to make a mistake twice. Subtracting the haters, multiplying the gains. We are the mathematicians of these dark lanes. Watching the blocks like a chessboard or slate. Moving our pieces at a very steady rate. Gotta do the math on the path to the wealth. Never match with the steps of the rep or the depth of the pocket. We lock it and stock it and rocket it up to the top of the sky where we fly so high with the rhymes. We keep our focus on the bottom line, making sure our operations are running so fine. This is the calculus of the street corner. No time to be a silent little mourner. We solve the equations of the survival game, adding the profit and the heavy street fame. This is the calculus of the street corner. No time to be a silent little mourner. Dividing the territory among the solid crew. We do the things that we are destined to do. No variables left to the element of chance. We control the rhythm of this dangerous dance. Every single one that got a specific zone. We monitor the progress on a secure phone. Keep the overhead low and the margins high. That is the method that we always live by. You better keep the numbers in your head or you end up dead in the red with the lead that they shared on the bed where you slept. While we crept to the top of the crop with the heavy boom bap on the lap. We never slip up on the ledger sheet. We are the smartest players on the concrete street. This is the calculus of the street corner. No time to be a silent little mourner. We solve the equations of the survival game, adding the profit in the heavy street fame. This is the calculus of the street corner. No time to be a silent little mourner. In the quiet of the night, the numbers don't lie. We watch the profit margin climb up high. We build our legacy with logic and grind, leaving all the failures of the past behind. This is the calculus of the street corner. No time to be a silent little mourner. We solve the equations of the survival game, adding the profit in the heavy street fame. This is the calculus of the street corner. No time to be a silent little Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Sirens wail 3 blocks away from my sanctuary. We are the legends who are temporary. Unless we build something that can stand the storm, we keep our focus while the plans take form. Every single brick represents a cold night. Working in the shadows of the public sight. No easy shortcuts on the road to the top. We keep on building and we never will stop. Stacking up the stones, making sure that the bones of the structure are solid and never will fracture. We manufacture the future with texture and stature. We capture the rapture of the ghetto life. We lay the mortar with the heavy silver trowel, speaking our wisdom with the gritty deep growl. We are building this brick by brick. No time for any lazy magic trick. Solid foundation that will never decay. We are here to conquer and we are here to stay. We are building this brick by brick. No time for any lazy magic trick. Cement is drying under the dark gray sky. We watch the birds of prey as they circle high. This neighborhood was built on a swamp of despair, but we are building mansions in the smoky air. Every single floor got a story of its own. We carved our names in the defensive stone. No enemies can breach the walls that we raise. We spend our nights in the industrious haze. Watch the wall, never let the empire fall. When they call, we be ready to stand at the hall of the greatest who made it through all of the trials and tribulations of the nations. We keep the blueprint in our steady hands, expanding our influence across the land. We are building this brick by brick. No time for any lazy magic trick. Solid foundation that will never decay. We are here to conquer and we are here to stay. We are building this brick by brick. No time for any lazy magic trick. Through the earthquakes of the street life grid, we protect the legacy of what we did. Every pillar is a brother who stood tall. We are the ones who will never fall. We are building this brick by brick. No time for any lazy magic trick. Solid foundation that will never decay. We are here to conquer and we are here to stay. We are building this brick by brick. No time for any lazy magic trick. Yeah. Midnight in the boardroom of the underground estate, counting up the dividends while rivals estimate. Little boys are dreaming of a seat at my plate, but they crumble at the threshold of the golden iron gate. Flicker my wrist and your empire falls apart. Crushing every player with the cold gangster heart. She wears the crown of the iron velvet glove, looking down on the puppets from above. No mercy in the hustle, and there is no room for love. She wears the crown of the iron velvet glove. Flashy silver chains cannot hide your inner fear. Listen to the rapid fire dropping it severe and crystal clear. Running this monopoly and shifting every gear of the career. Watch me disappear with everything you held dear. Flicker my wrist and your empire falls apart. Crushing every player with the cold gangster heart. She wears the crown of the iron velvet glove, looking down on the puppets from above. No mercy in the hustle, and there is no
but you are barking like a hound. Silenced by the lady when she steps onto the ground. Bow your head in reverence to the heavy bass sound. Queen of the jungle and I am newly crowned. She wears the crown of the iron velvet glove, looking down on the puppets from above. No mercy in the hustle, and there is no room for love. She wears the crown of the iron velvet glove.
Covers the throne we built on broken glass. We watch the seasons and the years quickly pass. Every single victory comes with a heavy cost. We remember all the brothers that we lost. No soft pillows for the head of the king, only the trouble that the riches bring. We hold the scepter with the scarred right hand, ruling over this forgotten city land. Gotta hold the fort, never short on the support. When we import the product to the port, we deport the enemies who try to abort our mission with no permission. In this collision, we wear the thorns with an honorable grace, looking straight into the danger's face. This is the crown of thorns we wear. Heavy is the burden of the king out there. No one else can handle the weight of this lead, chasing the dream while they want us dead. This is the crown of thorns we wear. Heavy is the burden of the king out there. Gold chains dangling over bulletproof vests. We are the ones who pass the hardest test. No sleep for the wicked on the avenue. We do what we must, what we have to do. Every single dollar got a stain of the street. We feel the pavement burning under our feet. Keep your guard up, never let them see you fall. We stand tall against the city wall. Better watch the back when they try to attack on the track. We never lack the tact to react and impact the game with the fame that we claim in the name of the hood where we stood. We keep our status rising up to the sky, never letting our families hope die. This is the crown of thorns we wear. Heavy is the burden of the king out there. No one else can handle the weight of this lead, chasing the dream while they want us dead. This is the crown of thorns we wear. Heavy is the burden of the king out there. We stood on the peak of the mountain of gold, but the wind up here is incredibly cold. We protect our kingdom with the fiery sword. We are the rulers, the ultimate lord. This is the crown of thorns we wear. Heavy is the burden of the king out there. No one else can handle the weight of this lead, chasing the dream while they want us dead. This is the crown of thorns we wear. Heavy is the burden of the king out there. engine humming in a dark alleyway. We wait for the signal to make our play. Headlights off, we are moving like ghosts, guarding the borders of the eastern coast. We are the syndicate that operates late, deciding who is lucky and who meets their fate. Keep the engines running, ready to escape. We wear the darkness like a heavy black cape. Cut the cargo in the trunk, never sunk in the funk of the punk who thought we were drunk on the power. We devour the coppers, every yapper in the tower of the ghetto. We drop the packages at the designated spot, keeping our focus when the heat gets hot. This is the work of the Midnight Cartel, running our business in the heart of hell. No one can trace the paths that we tread, keeping our secrets till we are dead. This is the work of the Midnight Cartel, running our business in the heart of hell. Radio static on the walkie-talkie line. We are the masters of the night design. No paperwork left for the feds to find. We leave our troubles and our past behind. Every single delivery is smooth as silk. We are the wolves who are hunting our milk. Keep the money clean and the face is cold. That is the rule that we always hold. Better move quick with the shipment and equipment. We got the commitment to make the consignment without any misalignment. In the assignment of the confinement we design. We dominate the imports from the shore, always coming back to get some more. This is the work of the Midnight Cartel, running our business in the heart of hell. No one can trace the paths that we tread, keeping our secrets till we are dead. This is the work of the Midnight Cartel, running our business in the heart of hell. Underneath the dark of the crescent moon, we are the ones who are singing this tune. No one can stop the cartel's rise. We see the world through a wolf's dark eye. This is the work of the Midnight Cartel, running our business in the heart of hell. No one can trace the paths that we tread, keeping our secrets till we are dead. This is the work of the Midnight Cartel, running our business in the heart of hell.
Yeah. Heavy fog rolling through the valley of the weak. Loudmouth boys talking, but their futures looking bleak. Playing checkers while I am moving masters on the board. Trading all your paper for the power of my sword. One sharp glare makes the toughest soldier freeze, bringing all the kings of the city to their knees. Breathing the smoke from my obsidian throne, ruling every corner of this kingdom alone. Men tried to conquer, but their seeds are never grown. Breathing the smoke from my obsidian throne. Yeah. Quiet in the shadows till the trigger gets a squeeze. Slicing up the syllables and spitting with the breeze with perfect ease. Never begging, never asking, never saying please. On the degrees, watch the money freeze. Why? I am handling the keys. One sharp glare makes the toughest soldier freeze, bringing all the kings of the city to their knees. Breathing the smoke from my obsidian throne, ruling every corner of this kingdom alone. Men try to conquer, but their seeds are never grown. Breathing the smoke from my obsidian throne. Your bravado is a joke to a lady with a plan. Never found a hustle that was managed by a man. I am the designer of the fire and the fan. Catch me if you think you really can. Breathe in the obsidian throne, ruling every corner of this kingdom alone. Men try to conquer, but their seeds are never grown. Breathe in the smoke from my obsidian throne.
What it do? Yeah. Heavy rain washes the chalk outlines away. We are the survivors of another great day. Understanding the rules that govern the block. Never turn your back when you hear the hammer cock. Every single action got a consequence here. We keep our distance and we conquer our fear. No random violence, everything is planned. We are the generals who rule over this land. Chopper, 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 chopper. Gotta know the rules of the game if you wanna claim the fame and avoid the blame. When the sirens flame in the dark of the park, we leave our mark with the spark of the flow. We follow the protocol with the steady heart, knowing our strategy right from the start. These are the rules of engagement we hold in this concrete city that is bitter and cold. Never cross the line that we clearly drew, or you will have to deal with the solid crew. These are the rules of engagement we hold in this concrete city that is bitter and cold. White headlights flash on the warehouse wall. We are the ones who are standing through it all. If you want peace, you better prepare for the war. That is the lesson that we learned at the door. We don't negotiate with the weak or the fake. We only protect the things we are forced to take. Keep your soldiers loyal and your circle clean. We are the toughest players that you've ever seen. Chopper, chopper, chopper. Better stay in the lane or you deal with the pain of the rain in your brain, like a heavy freight train cutting through the terrain of the insane that we maintain. We execute the strategy with perfect poise, rising above all the amateur noise. These are the rules of engagement we hold in this concrete city that is bitter and cold. Never cross the line that we clearly drew, or you will have to deal with the solid crew. These are the rules of engagement we hold in this concrete city that is bitter and cold. In the final hours before the morning light, we make sure that everything is running right. We live by the code that we wrote with our blood, standing our ground through the fire and the flood. These are the rules of engagement we hold in this concrete city that is bitter and cold. Never cross the line that we clearly drew, or you will have to deal with the solid crew. These are the rules of engagement we hold in this concrete city that is bitter and cold. Yeah. Walking through fire with a frozen heart. We knew the rules of the game from the start. Nobody owns the air that we breathe, but we own the blocks where the families grieve. We are the sovereigns of the asphalt domain, turning our losses into permanent gain. No no taxes paid to the government office. We make our profits and we fulfill our promise. Chopper flow, gotta rule the streets with the heavy drum beats, never fearing the cheats who are hiding in the sheets of the ghetto where the metal settles all the arguments of the residents with the power of the presidents. We maintain our sovereignty with an iron hand, standing secure on our own piece of land. These are the sovereign streets we control, guarding the territory with our body and soul. No foreign invaders can step on our ground. We are the kings of this concrete town. These are the sovereign streets we control, guarding the territory, whoa, with our body and soul. Broken bottles glisten in the alleyway grease. We are the ones who are keeping the peace. No police cars allowed in our zone. We settle our business when we are alone. Every single merchant knows the price of the shield. We protect the neighborhood from the battlefield. Keep the perimeter locked up tight. We are the guardians of the dark night. Chopper flow, better respect the authority of the majority who got the priority to eliminate the minority of the haters who are nothing but traitors to the creators of the wealth. We write our own laws in the book of the street, making sure we are never tasting defeat. These are the sovereign streets we control, guarding the territory with our body and soul. No foreign invaders can step on our ground. We are the kings of this concrete town. These are the sovereign streets we control, guarding the territory, whoa, with our body and soul. Through the shadows of the high-rise towers, we exercise our legitimate street powers. Our legacy is written on the bricks below. We are the sovereigns who run the show. These are the sovereign streets we control, guarding the territory with our body and soul. No foreign invaders can step on our ground. We are the kings of this concrete town. These are the sovereign streets we control, guarding the territory, whoa, with our body and soul. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Midnight shadows creep across the cobblestone, walking through the valley where the wicked make their home. Keep your head down low and watch the corners of your eye. Underneath the smog where even angels fear to fly. Every single block is run by hunger and the greed, selling out your brothers just to get the things you need. But I step with precision when I'm dealing with the pack, never looking back, double strap, ready to attack. Hit 'em with the rhythm and the lyrical precision, and I couldn't like a surgeon, making every decision with the vision of the paper and the power in the city, never showing anybody for the wicked or the greedy. Man, I gotta get it and I'm never gonna stop it. When I drop it on the block, I make the whole world spin, stacking up the profit in the heavy leather pocket while the enemies are knocking but they're never getting in. Watch the mercury rising on the street tonight. No one speaks a word until the timing is right. Hold your breath and feel the static in the air. Everybody knows there is no mercy out there. This is how the underworld operates the game, writing every rule in blood and trading all the shame. Underground kings with the gold up on their chest, living for the day but never getting any rest. Listen to the bass line shaking up the floor, hear the heavy footsteps knocking on the door. This is how we survive, this is how we stay alive. No one's gonna save you when the wolves arrive. Chalk out lines on the asphalt in the morning light. That's the price you pay when you can't survive the night. Fingers on the trigger, eyes dilated and cold, selling out your soul for some silver and some gold. Whispers in the dark alleys talking about a heist. No, nobody is safe when you're rolling with the dice. Step into the shadows and I'm making another mayor with a billion different enemies who wanna see me fall off from the ceiling. But I'm chilling with the feeling of a warrior, conquering the territory, writing down the story of the glory and the pain. Running like a track star, never gonna backtrack, hitting with a snap back, making sure I stack that. Everything I earn is getting multiplied again. No no turning back when you cross that line. Trading your freedom for a little bit of time. The clock keeps ticking, but the money never sleeps. You gotta play for keeps when the darkness creeps. This is how the underworld operates the game, writing every rule in blood and trading all the shame. Underground kings with the gold upon the chest, living for the day but never getting any rest. Listen to the bass line shaking up the floor, hear the heavy footsteps knocking on the door. This is how we survive, this is how we stay alive. No one's gonna save you when the wolves arrive. Yeah. Sucker hot. Cyrus Welder. Yeah. Cyrus Welder. Sirens well beneath the neon boulevard lights, sitting in the penthouse, planning out the future fights. Polished leather shoes and the smoking fat cigar, wondering how we ever managed to get this far. From the bottom of the gutter to the top of the food chain, washing off the blood and the memory of the pain. Every contract signed with the ironclad fist, got a dozen dirty names on my enemies list. Pushing all the limits with the minute to the finish, and I'm never gonna diminish the legacy I built from the ground up, with the sound of the rounds going off in the distance with no resistance from the pawn in the game. Gotta keep the focus on the focus, hocus pocus with the money in the motion like the waves in the ocean. Man, I'm never gonna falter, and I'm never gonna change. Gold ring shining in the dim lit room, waiting for the thunder and the heavy bass boom. Every single handshake could be your last. Better move fast or you're stuck in the past. Wear the golden ring but you feel the cold steel. Nobody can tell you if the loyalty is real. Sitting on the throne made of secrets and lies, watching every shadow through a killer's eyes. Keep your circle small and your weapons real close. Never let them see who you value the most. This is how an empire rises to the sky. This is how a legend learns to never die. Raindrops patter on the bulletproof glass, counting up the minutes as the black sedans pass. Heavy leather briefcase sitting on the seat, buying out the mayor and the cops on the beat. Every chess move must be perfectly planned, rule with absolute power over all the land. Stacking up the blocks like a builder with the mortar, and I'm bringing down the order to the border of the quarter where the dealer's gonna slither. And I'm never gonna shiver when I deliver the blow. Cut them at the knees if they ever try to breeze with the keys to the kingdom, man. I swing them to the gallows, letting everybody know. Heavy is the burden that you carry in your mind, looking for a peace that you're never gonna find. But the throne is too high and the view is too sweet to ever think of stepping back down to the street. Wear the golden ring but you feel the cold steel. Nobody can tell you if the loyalty is real. Sitting on a throne made of secrets and lies, watching every shadow through a killer's eyes. Keep your circle small and your weapons real close. Never let them see who you value the most. This is how an empire rises to the sky. This is how a legend learns to never die. Do 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 do. Yeah. Running through alleys before the sun rises. We are the kings of these dark compromises. No golden crowns on our heads in this place, just a cold look, a resolve on our face. We built our fortune on the gravel and grit, never backing down, not a single little bit. Keeping our secrets in the heavy steel safe, protecting the home of the runaways and waifs. Stacking the web of the stuff of the healthy, we dealing with the feeling of the ceiling, breaking down on the town as we wear the heavy crown. Never frown when we drown in the sound of the ghetto, ghetto, ghetto. We keep our status supreme on the block, closing the gates with the lock, steady as a rock. We are the royalty of the Boulevard, living our lives on the edge, staying hard. No one can challenge the reign we secure, keeping the flow of our business so pure. We We are the royalty of the Boulevard. Living our lives on the edge, staying hard. Yeah. Purple velvet curtains in the back of the limousine. We are the coldest players that you've ever seen. Managing the streets with a heavy iron fist. We are the names that the local police missed. Trust is a currency that we do not spend. We keep our distance from a temporary friend. Every single dollar is a testament to power. We stand tall in our defensive stone tower. Better watch out for the cover. We rattle the doubters, we spit it and we hit it. Never quit it with the lyricism. Sharp as a prison, splitting the division of the system with precision. We dominate the game from the start to the end. Never needing to bend, we only transcend. We are the royalty of the Boulevard. Living our lives on the edge, staying hard. No one can challenge the reign we secure, keeping the flow of our business so pure. We are the royalty of the Boulevard. Living our lives on the edge, staying hard. Through the dark and the cold of the night, we are the ones who keep holding the light. Our word is our bond and our bond is the law. We are the cleanest that you ever saw. We are the royalty of the Boulevard. Living our lives on the edge, staying hard. No one can challenge the reign we secure, keeping the flow of our business so pure. We are the royalty of the Boulevard. Living our lives on the edge, staying hard. Yeah. Whisper warnings travel faster than bullets here. We keep our emotions cold and disappear. No phones active when we meet in the park. We do our business in the absolute dark, following the protocols that kept us alive, while the reckless players fail to survive. Every single gesture got a meaning so deep. We guard the secrets that we promise to keep. Chopper flow, keep it silent, never violent unless they try to violate. We pilot the operation with no hesitation or deviation from the regulation that we set for the protection of this section. We move like shadows in a silent movie scene, keeping our record incredibly clean. These are the silent protocols we trust in this dusty city where the dreams turn to rust. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes wide open. That is the only way the code is spoken. These are the silent protocols we trust in this dusty city where the dreams turn to rust. No written contracts in this dark trade, only the promises that we have made. If you break the protocol, you pay with your name. There are no second chances in this game. We watch the perimeter with a careful eye, knowing that the snitches always lie. Keep the cash moving in the silent stream, living our lives like the dark knew our dream. Chopper flow, better stay low, never let the outsiders know how the money begins to grow and flow through the pipeline at the nighttime. When we strike it fine and we write the line, we execute the plan without the single sound, keeping our feet on the solid ground. These are the silent protocols we trust in this dusty city where the dreams turn to rust. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes wide open. That is the only way the code is spoken. These are the silent protocols we trust in this dusty city where the dreams turn to rust. In the quiet of the warehouse bay, we prepare prepare our moves for the coming day. No words spoken, only nods of the head. We follow the path where the ancestors led. These are the silent protocols we trust in this dusty city where the dreams turn to rust. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes wide open. That is the only way the code is spoken. These are the silent protocols we trust in this dusty city where the dreams turn to rust. Shadows lengthen across the abandoned dockyard. We play our cards right and we play them hard. Every transaction written in our memory. We are the authors of this dark legacy. No names recorded on the physical sheet. We keep our ledgers on the concrete street. Every single debt is collected on time. We don't allow a single penny of crime. Chopper flow, keeping the books balanced with the talents of the balance on the streets where we meet with the heats and the beats. Never cheating on the sheet where we keep all the receipts of the gains and the pains. We calculate the risks before we jump in, making sure we are destined to win. This is the hardened ledger of the block. We keep our fortunes under double lock. Every single debt must be paid in full. That is the iron of our street level roll. This is the hardened ledger of the block. We keep our fortunes under double lock. Rusting shipping containers block the view. We do our business with the trusted few. If your name is written in the red today, you better find a quick way to pay. No forgiveness given in this ledger book. We take back everything that the swindlers took. Keep your accounts balanced and your story straight before the collector show up at your gate. Chopper flow, better pay your dues or you're gonna be the news on the views of the crews who are confused by the rules that we used to keep the ledger from getting abused by the fools. We monitor the cash flow with the hawk's eye, never letting a single dollar slip by. This is the hardened ledger of the block. We keep our fortunes under double lock. Every single debt must be paid in full. That is the iron of our street level roll. This is the hardened ledger of the block. We keep our fortunes under double lock. We stood in the cold wind of the harbor bay, making sure that every single debt was cleared away. No mistakes tolerated in this trade. We stand by the calculations we made. This is the hardened ledger of the block. We keep our fortunes under double lock. Every single debt must be paid in full. That is the iron of our street level rule. This is the hardened ledger of the block. We keep our fortunes under double lock.
Din. Thunder claps loud when the siren starts to wail. Little boys are shivering and turning mighty pale. Think you got the muscles, but you are bound to fail. I am the hurricane that is ripping up your paper sail. Step into my arena if you wanna feel the pain. Washing all your fake machismo down the drain. Wearing lead and lace while I dominate the zone. Stripping every coward of the titles they own. Nothing but the shadow on a temporary throne. Wearing lead and lace while I dominate the zone. Ticking like a time bomb ready to explode. Ripping through the track and now I am heavy in the mode on the road. Carrying the weight and never dropping of the low by the cold. Crushing every critic with the venom I bestowed. Step into my arena if you wanna feel the pain. Washing all your fake machismo down the drain. Wearing lead and lace while I dominate the zone. Stripping every coward of the titles they own. Nothing but the shadow on a temporary throne. Wearing lead and lace while I dominate the zone. Talk is cheap when you are standing in the glare. Looking at a woman who will never play it fair. I demand submission from the lions in their lair. Breathe the icy terror in the air. Wearing lead and lace while I dominate the zone. Stripping every coward of the titles they own. Nothing but the shadow on a temporary throne. Wearing lead and lace while I dominate the zone. Yeah.